tight end. George Kittle. Is George Kittle going to be on this team next year?
You go first.
I think he will be, but I'm not sure he should be. I don't think he's a leader on this team. I don't think he plays enough. I think he's too expensive. And I think if he does this again next year, look at what Jimmy Garoppolo's value has done. His could tank too. And I think his is still high.
Oh my God, man. This is
You want to get a first-round pick? This is the best option right here. George Kittle. I don't think they'll do it, man. I think he's a fan favorite. But I don't think he's a leader.
So, fan favorite, yes. You're going to have a tough time selling this fan base on that trade, even though they flirted with that idea, which I don't know if 49er fan base, whoever needs to hear this, they flirted with that idea. You're welcome. But
probably was a better idea than signing him to $16 million in retrospect.
But the run game misses him. The run game does miss him, man.
Of course it does. He's a hell of a player.
Right, and the blocking.
The whole offense misses him. And that's the problem. Where are you, dude? That's the problem. That's my only issue with George Kittle. He's a hell of a player. Where are you?
He'll be back next week. He'll be back next week. Good. We're gonna not this Bears game. He'll be back next week. But
and play the rest of the year. And then they won't trade you. But if you get hurt again.
It depends on how the season goes, right? Because you're not going to sell him at the deadline. This is not going to happen. But let's just say this team ends up 6-11, 7-10.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can explore the idea. I'm against it. I want George Kittle to be here. I want George Kittle.
He's a great player.
Yeah, I do. And I think that
I want George Kittle to be healthy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I am going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and also, you know what? Listen, this is me. I try to be objective. This is me as a 49er fan on this side. I want him to be here, and I want him to be a part of the success. So
the problem with the Niners roster is there's a lot of emotional ties that fans have built with these players, but some of these guys just don't play enough.
That's the problem with Jimmy Garoppolo.
They're going to have to make some tough decisions. I don't know if this is the one.
That's the problem with Jimmy Garoppolo, that a lot of these players are emotionally tied, and this fan base is emotionally tied. That's why you had to make the move before any of this started during the season, and you wouldn't be in this crazy market. Look, I get it, man. I know you don't want to hear the idea of Trey Lance being here and maybe like somebody like Andy Dalton being the starter. But at this point, right now, it's gotten to a point on October 28th that is so toxic that it has divided this fan base, and it has put the 49ers in the spot that they're in right now. And I think that's the problem more than anything is the emotional ties. But I'm emotionally tied to George Kittle. I want him to be here.
Fair enough. What about the guy that I love, Ross Dwelley? He's going to be a free agent.
He's going to go somewhere else and ball out, man. I'm telling you, he's going to go somewhere else and ball out.
Which I think is good because, I mean, for whatever reason, I don't think he's ever going to get targets.
Because Warner's playing very well. Warner's playing very well.
Well, he's going to be here next year.
He's here. Warner's here, and I think that's
Dwelley probably won't be.
Yeah. That's what makes Dwelley expendable at this point. Warner's playing very well in terms of blocking and in terms
and Dwelley's a pass catching specialist. They don't throw the ball to, so he's probably worth more to another team.
He'll go somewhere and ball out. I'm telling you right now. Yeah.